All right, and the starting lineup this season for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Number 4, Madison Locke.
Alrighty, now that the intro is out of the way, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the final Southridge game of the 2020 season. We're here in Conneaut, Ohio, ready for the matchup between the Panthers and the Patriots. Panthers will be the ones starting us off with the service. So line judges are set, so are we. Taylor Hendricks with the over, getting that one up and over, and popping that one back to the Panther side was Mara. Gracie getting a final touch on that one. Smack coming down by Lydia, but not able to make that one across the netting. The Panthers will pick up the first point of this first game in this best-of-3 series. Taylor Hendricks with the service, getting this one up and over, skips across the netting. Lions getting that one to the back line. Finalization by number 6, Bella Leonard. Gracie sets near side, slap comes over by, I believe that was Madison. Madison Lott there with a nice inside attack, making the score 2-1. Taylor Hendricks with the underhanded attack, getting that, or the underhanded service up and over. Line to the back line. Looks like Mara getting that one up and over. Patriots looking for retaliation against the ball thrown to their side of the court, but the setter not quite in decent position for that one. Makes it a little difficult, and the Panthers are now up 3-0. Taylor Hendricks sending this one up and over, far side. Kept alive, but that was short-lived. Warner looking for the setter, not quite able to find her. Panthers now lead 4-0. Taylor Hendricks sending it up and over. Received. Sent far side. Emmeline there sending it up and over. Izzy from the back line finds Elizabeth. Elizabeth not able to get that one to the setter. And so the Southridge Patriots will break the goose egg with that play. Scores now, 1 for the Patriots, 4 for the Panthers. Patriot service. Serving this one up, number 12, Evelyn Bland. The underhander up and over from the back line. Vicky able to find Gracie, throws this one near side. Lott not able to get that one past the netting, and that one will fall short. Score now, 4-2. Evelyn Bland with the underhander, gets it up and over. Vicky goes for it, but not able to get underneath it in time. And that serve is unreturned. Service from Bland from the back line, finds Vicky in the midfield. Elizabeth into the middle, Gracie there with the over the shoulder to finish that one off. Pass goes front line. Lions able to find its way to Mara Warner, that'll be cleared across. Hendricks able to find Gracie, then to Elizabeth with the sidearm, getting that one up and over. Pass goes to the front line. Lydia gets that one to the back end. It looks like Warner, or not Warner, but rather Bella with that finalization. Vicky with a nice diving play, clears the netting. Diving for that one. Bella not quite able to get underneath it in time, and the Panthers will pick up point number 5. Elizabeth Heitzenreiter with that service, up and over. Bella from the middle finding Lydia, throws that one far side. Number 18, Annalise playing there with the attack, getting it up and over. Gracie to the back line. Hendricks there, bumping that one over. Bella gets that one far side. Lydia back to Bella. Bella with the underhand, bumps that one across. Vicky able to get that one to Gracie, dumps it off. In there with the return is Lydia Lyons. Southbridge at 4, Panthers at 5. Underhanded service from the back line. Mara not quite able to get that one over. And so the Panthers will lead by 2 once again. Gracie Heisenreiter there sending it up and over. Passing to the middle from Annalise to Lydia will dump that one off. Vicky not able to get underneath it enough to get it back to the back line, and that will be a Patriot point. Substitution is called. Autumn Matthews will take the back line in spot of Mara Warner. Here's number 15, Lydia in the red with the service. The underhander gets that one far. Goes off Heisenreiter to the back line. Hendricks back into the middle. Bumped up but not over by Vicky was that finalization. And we have a tie ball game at 6 apiece. Lydia underhands this one up and over. Gracie from the back line finds Vicky. Vicky looking for the dump off, not able to get enough mustard on that hot dog, and it goes wide. Southbridge leading the Slippery Rocks 7-6. Lydia there, underhanded service to the back line. Gracie there with the receive, returns the favor. And Ais gets that one into the middle. Bella sets up for the attack, but Annalise caught in the net. Panthers and Patriots once again tied up at 7s. Service by Lott, gets that one far into the corner, out of bounds by about 2 feet. Patriots in lead once again, 8-7. Annalise playing there with that service, goes off. Filson in the back line, finding Elizabeth. Vicky, possibly. I think that finalization might have been Taylor Hendricks. It's tough to say. 9-7 is the score. Southbridge in the lead. The underhanded service from Bland in the back line. Lott returns the favor. Slapped back across immediately by Bella Leonard. And that one goes wide. 9-8 is the score. Panthers trailing. Izzy there with a service up and over, getting a hand on that one. Lydia finding its way to Bella, but not able to get it over top the netting. And so the Panthers will tie it up 9 apiece once again here in game number 1. Service up and over. Diving play. Kept alive. Bella there with a nice over the shoulder. Hendricks able to find Vicky, throws it on top the netting. Slapped up and across by number 7, Emmeline Callahan.
It's your ball. We were there.
We're going to call Emmeline in the netting, and so it will be a Panther point, making it their 10th of the game. Izzy there with the underhander up and over. Kept alive by Lydia. Secondary by Bella. And that'll clear the netting. Vicky there return the favor. Lydia with the first. Bella with that secondary. Clears the net. Vicky there returning that favor. Goes off of number 12, Evelyn, into the back line. And that one will not be returned. Panthers at 11. Patriots at 9. Izzy serving this one up and over. Kept alive by Evelyn, finding Bella. Back over to Evelyn on the far side. Slap goes up and over it goes. Panthers not able to get down with it in time. And the Patriots will cut the lead in half. Service up and over, back line. Lott finding its way over to Elizabeth, back into the fray. And Hendricks there to finish that one off. Evelyn with the first touch, secondary by Bella, throws that one far side. Matthews there with a bump up and over. Hendricks over to Vicky. Vicky back to Hendricks on the far side, slapped up and across. And Elise getting a hand on that one. Finalization by Matthews. Let go. Inbounds is the call. Patriots and the Panthers tied up once again at 11s. There's the back line, inbounds is the call, and that will be the Patriots' lead. Service goes off Elizabeth, back across the netting, out of bounds. Patriots now at 13. Timeout by the Slippery Rock Panthers. We'll be back after the timeout is over. 13-11 is the score. We'll be right back. Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll once again here in game number 1 in this best of 3 series between the Patriots and the Panthers. Emmeline here with the service, up and over. Hendricks able to find Vicky, sends this one near side. Elizabeth there with the finalization, slapped across by Leonard, finds free real estate on the Panthers' paint, and will claim the point. Mara Warner coming in for Matthews on the far side. She'll play the front line. Patriots up 14-11. Service up and over. Watt getting a hand on that one, hits the ceiling, comes down Vicky, able to control that one across the netting. Far side, Warner able to get that one back into the middle. Leonard there with the finishing touch. Gracie from the back line finding Elizabeth, diving play, clears the netting. Leonard returning that one. Hendricks able to find Vicky, back over to Hendricks, slapped up in a cross diving play. Kept wide by Lydia, but not able to find Bella with that touch, and it will hit the net and promptly the floor. Panthers now at 12, Patriots at 14. Service by Vicky, up and over. Kept alive by Evelyn, able to find Bella, back over to Evelyn. Sent up and across. Izzy there finding Gracie into the near side where Elizabeth will slap it up and across. Emmeline getting a touch on that one, but not able to clear it through the wickets. Panthers now at 13, Patriots at 14. Vicky there sending this one up and over from the back line. And Elise able to find its way forward, but Evelyn not able to get a solid enough handling on that ball to get it up and across, and we're tied up at 14 each again. We're tied up once again. Vicky there was sending this one up and over, and Elise able to find its way, Bella over to Mara, that'll send it up and across, diving play by Lott, returns the favor, and she'll get that one down to the floorboards. Panthers now in the lead, 15-14. Vicky there with the underhander, getting it up and over. And Elise able to find his way forward. Bella thrown far side. Warner there with the finalization on that one. Izzy there to get it back to the Patriots paint. Instant attack going from Leonard, but hits the netting, and she's called for the second touch. Panthers now in the lead by 2, 16-14. Vicky there sending it up and over. Kept alive from the back line, Annalise. Bella then to Warner to send it up to the Panthers side. Vicky getting a hand on that one. Gracie able to throw it far side. Hendricks there to finish that one off. Annalise able to find Bella, then to finalization by Evelyn. Diving play by Lott, getting that back to the Patriots side. Goes off Evelyn and out of bounds. Panthers now in the lead, 17-14. Vicky with a service, getting that one up and over down the middle. Annalise able to find Bella, throwing near side Evelyn there with a bump. Getting that up, but not quite able to get that one over. Timeout by the Southridge Patriots. We have a 14-18 game in our hands. Panthers leading. We'll be back when the timeout is over. Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll here. Game number 1, 14-18, Panthers leading. Vicky here with a service, getting it up and over. Evelyn on the near side, getting that one over to Bella. Bella back over to Evelyn, slaps this one up and across. Taylor able to find Gracie, dumps this one off. And Elise ready for that one, finding Bella, throws this one far side. Warner with a slap up and across. Izzy there with this receiving touch, goes off the net. Gracie tries to read it, but she's not quite able to. Patriots now at 15. Service by Bella, able to get this one up and over from the back line, goes off Izzy. Going after that one, Vicky not able to cut in time, and it will be a Patriot point. Service by Bella Leonard into the back line. Vicky getting a hand on that one. Thrown over to Izzy. That'll clear the netting. Evelyn thrown back to, I believe that was Emmeline. Not able to get that one into a playable position for Lydia on the front line. And that one falls down Panther point. Taylor Hendricks there with the service, getting it up and over. Evelyn with the first, Lydia with the second. Back over to Lydia for that finalization. Gracie getting that one over to Lott. Bumps that one up and over the netting. Emmeline getting a touch on that one. Lydia with that secondary, able to get that one over to Evelyn. Thrown to the back line of the Panthers side. Izzy with the receiving touch. Gracie there to dump that one off. Slap comes immediately back over by Lydia. Izzy receives that one. Gracie to the back line. Izzy able to dive for that one. Gets that one up and across. Evelyn there to return the favor. Gracie once more with it. And Lydia not ready for the block. And it will drop down Panther points. 4 points separate these two teams. Taylor Hendricks with that service, getting it up and over. Lydia getting a touch on that one. Finalization by Evelyn. Vicky here with the first. Gracie with that secondary. Gets that one far side. Slapped over by Elizabeth Heitzenreiter. Lydia with that secondary. Emmeline able to dump it to the backside of the Panthers court, but kept alive by Izzy. Goes off Lott, Gracie, and that will be the end of that. Patriots now at 17, Panthers at 20. Service by Evelyn, getting it up and over. Lott getting that one back into the middle. Gracie there with a touch on that one, and Elizabeth there to dig that one up and over. Lydia sets this one near side. Mara Warner there slaps that one over for a cut across, but Elizabeth there sends it right back. Lydia getting a touch on it, but no one there for the secondary. Panthers 4 points away from closing out this first game. Elizabeth Heitzenreiter there serving this one up and over. Bella getting that one forward. Lydia there with a dump off. Gracie there getting it right back up and over. Carry is called on number 15, Lydia. And so the Panthers will reap the benefits and claim their 22nd tally. Elizabeth Heitzenreiter up and over. Bella getting that one forward. Lydia to the back line. Difficult position, but Annalise able to dig that one up and over. Lydia there with a nice dump off. Catches the Panthers defense sleeping. Southridge now at 18, Panthers at 22. Lott loving that first touch. Will give the Patriots another point and an unreturned service from Mara Warner. She'll get a second right here. Service going in the same spot. Lott controlling it this time around. Emmeline able to find Lydia dumped up and across. Slapped right back by Gracie, and returning the favor from the back line was Leonard. Gracie with the first, Vicky with that secondary, and the finalization not able to be met. Not quite the hop she thought she had with the Jordans out there. And we have a 2-point differential now. Service by Warner up and over. Elizabeth gets that one to the front line. Gracie sending that one a little too close to the net. And that's a tight play to make. Southridge 1 point away from tying this one back up at 22s. Service from Warner, getting it up and over. Taylor able to find its way over to Gracie, sent up and across. Emmeline thinking that Lydia had the first touch, and the Panthers will gain the points. Gracie service up and over. Kept alive by Annalise. And back into the fray by Leonard. Sent up and across. Lands inbound! What a touch from the back line. Mara Warner keeps it going. Patriots 1 point away from tying it up. Lydia's service up and over, and it is out of bounds. Timeout by the Southridge Patriots. Panthers at 24, Southridge at 22. We'll bring you back when both teams are ready to rock and roll once again. Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll here in late game one. Panthers looking at match point. Patriots looking to tie it back up with the next few plays. referee saying that the Panthers are lined up in the wrong rotation. If they were to have served it without the warning, that would have been a point forfeited, but this is junior varsity. We'll let things slide. Service by Lott, up and over. Getting a hand on that one, number 18, Annalise. Not quite able to get that one up into the play, and that will be the end of game number 1. Panthers taking it 22-25. We'll bring you back whenever game 2 is ready to rock and roll. Looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll here in game number 2. Panthers taking the first game 22-25. We'll see what happens here in the second chapter of play. Let's jump right into the fray. Clean slate underneath us. We'll see what happens. Evelyn there with the service, kept alive by Catherine, able to find Bailey. Thrown near side, Morgan there with a slap with the left hand, getting it up and over. Evelyn receiving that one, front side. Lydia throws it over to Warner. The sidearm will complete the play, let go out of bounds. Panthers taking point number 1 here in game 2. Dunlap here, gonna serve this one up. Gets that one up and over the netting, kept alive by Abella, finding Lydia, throws far side. Annalise there with a slap up and across from the back line. Catherine not able to get that one forward, and that's a Patriot point. Tie it up, 1 apiece. Warner up and over. Kept alive by, I believe that was Brooke, thrown far side. Bailey there with the finalization. Lydia here with a secondary touch. Gets that one back line. Annalise there finishing that one up. Brooke Bailey into Madison Bailey, thrown forward. Morgan in a difficult situation. Ball hooks into the elbows and then her nose. Patriots up 2-1. Mara here with the service, getting that one short. Brooke getting that one over to Madison, thrown back near side. Brooke not quite able to slap it up and across. And that's the Patriots' 3rd tally here in game 2. Mara Warner able to get that one up and over. Vicky getting that one forward. Madison Bailey playing a little bit of catch with herself against the netting. And that one falls short. Patriots up 4-1. Service up, but not quite able to make that one over. Morgan here with the service, just short of the net. Patriots at 5, Panthers at 2. 3 points separate these two teams. Lydia there with the underhanded service to the back line. Morgan with the first touch. Brooke Bailey able to find his way over to Madison, and that one will be snapped up and across. Mary able to find Leonard slapped over. Out of bounds by Emmeline, but a good attack nonetheless. Panthers at 3, Patriots at 5. Madison Bailey service up and over. From the back line, Lydia able to find Bella. Bella thrown near side, Annalise there. Not able to get the whole palm on that one. Looked like it might have just been the thumb. That one falls short. Mara Warner coming off the court. Matthews on to play the back line. Madison Bailey here, number 14 in the blue, to serve this one up. Line drive, hits the far side of the net, and does not pass go. Panthers trail 6-4. Service by Annalise, able to get that one up and over from the back line. Bailey able to find Vicky, thrown near side. Catherine there with a slap up and across, goes deep, goes off Matthews, and that'll come down off the defense. Panthers 1 point down. They can tie it up with this next play. Service by Brooke Bailey into the back line. Kept alive by Annalise, able to find its way forward. Leonard throws it back line, snapped up and across by Lydia from the middle. The Panthers will return that one back over. Vicky being the last touch. Lydia getting a touch on that one, but was not enough to get that one forward. Panthers now tied with the Patriots at 6. Service by Brooke Bailey, up and over from the back line. Annalise able to find its way to Leonard, and then the finalization by Emmeline on the front line. Morgan with the receiving touch. Vicky backside over to Catherine. The bump not quite able to get that over the white tape at the top of the netting. And that one will be a Patriot point. Patriots up by 1. Emmeline Callahan here with the service. Not quite able to send that one up and over. Now it's tied. Catherine with the underhanded service. Getting a hand on that one. Looks to be Evelyn. Leonard back to Evelyn. Slaps that up and across goes off. Dunlop and down without a second contestant. And the Patriots take the lead right back. Service up and not quite able to make that one over. Oh, Leonard service falls short. Panthers tying it back up with that sequence. 8-8. Vicky there with the underhander. Emmeline getting a hand on that one. Secondary by Lydia gets that one far side. Emmeline there with a finishing touch on that one. Catherine able to find Bailey. Thrown near side. Morgan there with a slap. Not quite able to get that one over. 1 point separate these two teams. Evelyn's service met by Morgan. Madison back to Morgan, slaps it over, but not able to keep it in bounds. Patriots now lead by 2, 10-8. Service up and over from Evelyn. Morgan with the first touch. Madison Bailey throws that one forward. Morgan there with a tip up and across. Matthews getting a hand on that one. Finds Annalise, thrown back into the middle. Matthews there with the sidearm, completes that play. Brooke Bailey on the back line looking for the swing, not able to find connection. And so the Patriots will lead now 11-8. Service up and over by Evelyn. Morgan with the first, Catherine with the second from the back line. Brooke Bailey able to clear the netting. Lydia throws this one far side. Annalise able to pop this one up and over. Dunlap getting a touch on it, and that one goes down. And so the Patriots will pick up point number 12. Service by Evelyn up and over. Diving play by Catherine. Gets that one back over. Goes off Annalise and down without a second contestant unless you count the floorboards. Panthers pick up their 9th tally of game 2. Substitution. Warner coming on to play at the front line in spot of Matthews. Emma Dunlap here with the service. Getting that one up and over. Leonard able to find Lydia throwing far side. Annalise there with a slap up and across. Diving play by Brooke Bailey, not able to get that one back to the sider. And so the Patriots will pick up another point. Service up and over by Mara Warner. Brooke Bailey able to find Madison Bailey. Back over to her sister, slapped up and across, but not able to get that one in bounds. Stayed inside the wickets, but not the lines. 5 points is the difference. We have a substitution to be called. Naomi Callahan coming in spot of Evelyn. Short side service from Mara Warner, not quite able to get that one up and across, so the Panthers will pick up tally number 10. Service by Morgan up and over. Kept alive by Annalise, able to find Lydia thrown near side, kind of down the middle. Annalise not able to get underneath it in time. Panthers pick up point number 11. 3 points separate these two teams. Morgan with the service. Hits that one a little short, and so the Patriots will retake their 4-point lead. Service by Lydia, getting that one up and over, goes off Dunlap and out of bounds. Patriots extend the lead to 5. Service line drive hits the far side of the netting, about in the midsection. Does not pass go. Panthers now at 12, Patriots at 16. Addison Bailey service hits this one deep. Lydia with the first touch on that one. And that one is out of bounds. Rather take the safety than the forehead in the wall. Panthers down by 3, 13-16 the current score. Addison Bailey there serving this one up in bounds, if you can believe that. Panthers now at 14. Service up and over. Goes past Warner, goes off Naomi, then out of bounds. Timeout by the Southridge Patriots. We have a 16-15 game in our hands. Southridge in the lead. We'll bring you back whenever we're ready to rock and roll once again. Looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll here once again. Starting off with the substitution, Naomi back on the bench, Evelyn to play the back corner. Panthers here serving this one up. 1 point down. Addison Bailey to serve it. Sent up and over, far side, out of bounds this time around. About the same spot, just a few inches different. Annalise here with the service, up and over. Madison Bailey getting a touch on that one, but not able to get that one back to the setter. Patriots lead 18-15. Service up and over. Madison Bailey getting a touch on that one, whistle is blown. Line violation is called. I'm assuming that's what that is. And so the Panthers will pick up point number 16. Brooke Bailey here, number 5 in the royal blue to serve it up. Sent up and over. From the back line, Lydia able to find Bella. Bella throws this one near side. Emma line there with a spike. It's going up and across, goes off Catherine. Emma Dunlap with a send back far side. Catherine not able to get it up and over the netting. And the Patriots will break their 19th point of the match. Line service up and over, cut the line by Catherine. Vicky, they're getting on back into the fray. Final touch by Madison Bailey with the one arm, not able to get that across the netting. And so, Patriots break 20. Service by Emmeline up and over, goes off Madison Bailey and out of bounds. Patriots now at 21. Service from Emmeline up and over down the middle, goes off Morgan, sends back over, out of bounds. Patriots picking up momentum, and the Panthers will call a timeout. We have a 22-16 game in our hands. Patriots leading. We'll bring you back whenever the timeout has concluded. Both teams ready to rock and roll here. Late game 2. Number 13, Bella Warner coming onto the court in spot of number 18, Annalise Bland, playing the back middle position. Patriots up by 6. Emmeline there with the service up and over goes off Catherine and out of bounds. Patriots 2 points away from closing out this game 2 and throwing us into a game 3 situation. Line drive service by Emmeline goes off Bailey. Finding Vicky, clears that one across the netting. Kept alive by Warner, getting that one forward. Stumped off by Leonard and Bailey not ready for that one, maybe, possibly. Calling for a Patriot point as the a Panther point as the Patriots are caught in the net. Panthers pick up point number 17. Catherine underhand service hits that one shallow, kept alive by Evelyn. Leonard back to Evelyn not able to get enough power on that attack, and so the Panthers are now at 18. Catherine service up and over, kept alive by Warner. Hitting that one near side. Leonard able to find its way back far side. Mara not quite able to get enough on that one. And so the Panthers pick up point number 19. Service by Catherine. Just barely clearing the netting, but that counts. Brooke throwing it over Leonard to return the favor. Brooke back into the middle. Vicky not able to win the tipping battle between her and the net. And so the Patriots are now at match point. Substitution will be called. Haley Lyons going onto the court and spot of number 12, Evelyn Bland. Service up and over by Leonard, kept alive by Brooke. Vicky diving for that one. Morgan there slapping it up and across. Mara getting a touch on that one. Lydia throwing this one near side and slapped up and across by Haley. Mara getting a touch on that one. And Emmeline there to finish it off. Goes off Brooke. Vicky able to clear the netting. From the back line, Leonard finds Lydia. Throws it far side. Mara there to finish it off with a bump. Catherine throws it to no man's land. And that one falls down without a contestant. And that will be the end of game number 2. Final score being 25-19. We'll bring you back when game 3 is ready to go for our final match here between the junior varsity teams. Looks like both teams are set to go here in game number 3. Whoever wins this game will take home all the marbles and the bragging rights. We are playing the 25, win by 2. Izzy here getting that one forward. Gracie able to throw that one far side. Hendricks there with a dump off. Kept alive by Annalise, thrown into the netting. Lydia not ready for that one. And so the Panthers will take home the first point of the match. Hendricks setting it up and across, thrown back to the Panthers side by, I believe that was Mara. Gracie not able to get a touch on that one to get across the netting, and so the Patriots will tie this one up to 1s. Service up and over by Mara, diving play by Vicky, finds Gracie. Gracie there with a dump off, able to get that one across the netting. Evelyn able to find Lydia, not able to get a tip off on that one, and so the Panthers will take the lead right back. Service by Elizabeth to the back line. Leonard able to get that one up, but into the netting is where it ended up falling. Panthers now in the lead 3-1 here in the third and final game. Heights and Ryder service up and over. Emmeline getting that one over to Evelyn. Back to Emmeline, thrown across to the Panther side. Lott able to find Gracie, thrown near side. Izzy getting a touch on that one, but not able to get it across the netting. And so we have a 1-point differential now. Lydia service up and over, kept alive from the back line. Elizabeth finds Gracie, thrown far side. Lott there with the send up and over. Slapped right back by Leonard, kept alive by Hendricks. And a little bit of miscommunication between Lott and Elizabeth, not able to get that one up back into the air. And so we have a tie ball game, 3 apiece. Underhanded service by Lydia to the back line. Vicky not quite able to find a teammate with that one. And so the Patriots take the lead. Service up and over. Kept alive by Vicky to Gracie. Tips up, but not able to get it across the netting. 2 points is the difference. Patriots lead. Lydia's underhanded service meets the Panthers backfield. Elizabeth there greeting that one, finding Gracie near side, slapped up and across by Izzy, and that one's going to be in bounds. Panthers cutting the lead in half with that attack, making it a 5-4 game and a 1-point difference. Substitution is called. Matthews onto the back line to play in spot of Mara Warner. Service by Gracie up and over. Emmeline there with a return, and the Panthers not having an answer to that phone call. Patriots now lead by 2. Service by Annalise, able to get that up and over. Elizabeth throwing it over to Vicky, kept alive. Lott throwing it outside the candy canes. It'll lane out of bounds as well, and resulting in a Patriot point. 17-4 the current score. Panthers trail. Annalise there with the line drive, hits the midsection of the netting, and that will be a Panther tally. Lott there with the underhanded service, kept alive by Leonard, thrown near side. Goes off Emmeline and then out of bounds. 1 point's the difference once again. Lott there with the underhander, getting that up and over. Leave that one off Evelyn. Bella getting that one over to Emmeline, but not able to get it across the netting. And now we have a tie ball game in our hands. 7 apiece. Panthers tied with the Patriots. Service by Lott, getting it up and over. Emmeline getting a hand on that one. Leonard over to Emmeline once more with that one. Sends it across the netting. Izzy with a diving play. Throws it back to the Patriots side. They play a little tic-tac-toe. Evelyn getting a hand on that one. Leonard over to Annalise from the back line, but not able to get it across the netting. And so the Panthers take back the lead after a short while. Service by Lott up and over. Lydia getting a hand on that one. Leonard throwing it far side. Evelyn there with the attack. Diving play by Lott, not able to get underneath it in time. And so the Patriots will tie it up once again. We're at 8. Service by Emmeline up and over. Taylor getting a hand over to Vicky, back to Taylor, thrown up and across the netting. Annalise able to find its way to Evelyn, back into the middle. Leonard there with the finalization. Hendricks hitting that one far side. Vicky there sending it to the back line. Gracie Heights right with the back line attack, clears the netting. Evelyn able to find its way to Leonard, over to Evelyn once more with that one, not able to get that one to the Panthers side, and so Panthers will take their 9th point of game 3. Izzy there sending it up and over from the back line. Lydia finds its way to Leonard. Evelyn there with the finalization, just clearing the netting. Vicky there dumping that one off, kept alive by Matthews in return. Lott able to find Vicky. Vicky there with another dump off to the back line. This time around, Annalise able to find Leonard. Finalization by Evelyn to the Panthers back line. Gracie Heisenreiter ready for that one. Vicky able to bump that one forward. Goes across the netting and down off the hands of Evelyn as it meets the net, then promptly the floor. Izzy Filson there sending it up and over. Annalise getting a hand on that one, sent far side by Leonard. Matthews there slaps it up and across. Lott able to find Vicky, thrown near side. Elizabeth there with a slap up and over. Diving play, hits the ball into the netting and cleared across the netting, but not able to keep that one in bounds was Leonard with that finalization. Panthers now lead 11-8. Service by Izzy up and over, kept alive by Annalise, able to find Emmeline, thrown to the front line. Leonard with the over-the-shoulder diving play by Lott, throws it back to the Patriots paint. Leonard with that secondary finalization by Annalise to the back line. Diving play by Izzy, able to find Hendricks. Vicky there with that finalization, bumps it over the shoulder, clears the netting. Annalise with the first touch. Matthews with the second, not able to get that back into the fray. Timeout by the Southridge Patriots. We have an 8-12 game, Panthers lead, and we will bring you back whenever we're ready to rock and roll once again. Looks like both teams are ready to rock and roll back into game 3. Izzy with almost an early service, but not prior to the whistle. Vlad getting a hand on that one, but the attack from Evelyn was a good enough spot to make her bobble. Patriots now at 9, Panthers remain at 12. We're playing to 25, so we have a long road ahead of us. Many serves to come. Bella Leonard thrown up and over, goes off Elizabeth. Gracie with that one arm to get that one back into the middle, but Elizabeth not ready for it, or not in a good enough position for it. And so the Patriots pick up their 10th tally. Service up and over. Lott getting a hand on that one, throws that one backside. And Gracie not able to chase after it fast enough will result in a Patriot point. 1 point is the difference. Patriots down, but not out. Service up and over, middle from Lott, able to find Vicky, thrown near side. Heights-Rider sending it up and over with just enough juice to get it there. Elizabeth getting that one far side. Taylor able to find its way to Vicky, thrown across the netting. Emmeline able to find its way to Lydia. Back over to Emmeline, thrown up and over the netting. Hendricks ready for that one. Vicky throws it near side, and Elizabeth throws it into the backfield, but Annalise able to get the first touch on that one, but nobody there for that secondary touch. And does now lead 13-11. Vicky service up and over. Emmeline getting that one forward. Lydia throws that one far side. Matthews over the nice sidearm, clears the netting, goes off it. Izzy able to find Elizabeth, and then Gracie to finish that one off. Lydia throws this one near side. Evelyn with the bump over top. Nice dump off by Gracie, keeping it clear of the netting. Lydia back into the middle. Emmeline there to finish that one off. Taylor able to find his way back to Gracie to Taylor. There's the netting. Emmeline able to find Lydia to the back line. Attack from Emmeline, goes off of Elizabeth and down to the floorboards. Patriots cutting the lead in half with that attack. 12-13 now the score. Service up and over by Evelyn. Goes off Elizabeth to the back line. Lott getting a secondary touch on that one. And Hendricks there with a nice third touch, clearing the netting. Matthews finding Lydia, throws this one far side. Annalise able to finish that to the Panthers paint deep. Kept alive by Vicky. Gracie there with a nice dump off. Kept alive by Leonard. Able to find its way to Lydia. Thrown forward. And Annalise with a little bit too much momentum to get a jump off. Will not have the height to hit the ball. Panthers lead 14-12. Service up and over from the back line. Annalise getting a hand on that one. Lydia back into the fray. And the finishing touch by Leonard. Izzy receives that one. Gracie throws it up and over the netting. And Lydia not quite able to get underneath it enough to get it past the netting. Will result in a Panther point. 12-15 the score. Hendricks there sending it up and over. Leonard finds his way to Lydia, throws this one far side. Annalise able to clear to the Panther side. Hendricks able to find Gracie. Back over to Elizabeth. Elizabeth's power not quite there. And that one falls short of the netting. Out of Matthews with the underhanded service. Vicky goes to Gracie. Sends straight up. Hits the top of the netting. Off Lott and then the floor. Patriots 1 point away from tying this one up, 14-15. Matthews there with the underhanded service. Kept alive by Vicky. Gracie sends this one straight up. Lott there to finish off that play. Matthews sends it back to the Panthers side with one touch. Gracie throws that one forward. Elizabeth there to finish it off. Goes off Evelyn, finding Lydia. Goes far side. Emmeline there with a sent up and over. Inbound! She's in a little bit of discomfort. She says she's good.
It's more than just you and your team. You leave out for your team.
We have a tie ball game at 15. Matthews with the service, up and over, goes off Vicky. Gracie getting a hand on that one, throws this one near side. Lot there with the underhander, gets it up and over. Lydia throws this one far side, and from the back line, Evelyn will finish it off. Vicky able to find Elizabeth over to Lot, throws it up and over the netting. Emmeline able to find its way to Lydia, over to Emmeline once again. Slides this one up, skips it across the lake. Izzy with a touch on it. Gracie sends it up over to the Patriots side, goes off Annalise. Lydia over to Emmeline, throws it back line, goes off Taylor. Izzy gets it into the fray. Gracie finishing that one off. Goes off Leonard. Annalise back into the middle. No one there for the third touch. And the Panthers with a big point here take the lead 16-15. Substitution will be called. Matthews onto the bench, and in her spot in the back serving corner is Mara Warner. Service by Elizabeth, close cutting it on the netting with a nice service. Leonard not able to get both arms on that one, falls down short. Panthers leading 17-15. Elizabeth with the service, up and over. Evelyn able to find Lydia, thrown far side. Emmeline there getting that one across the netting. Hendricks, Gracie, over to Izzy, slot zone over the netting. Lydia throws this one back line and sent over by Annalise. Gracie gets that one in the middle. Izzy there sending it up and over. Evelyn to the front line. Annalise there sending it up and over. Izzy finding Gracie. Gracie with a dump off. From the back line, it looks like Mara getting a hand on that one. Lydia then to Emmeline, sends it across the netting. Gracie sets up far side. Lot there with the attack. From the back line, Leonard defending that one. Lydia able to find its way to Emmeline. Thrown to the back line of the Panthers. Played by Heightenrider on the back line. Lot there with the secondary. Emmeline with the immediate attack. Taylor able to find Gracie, clears the netting. Lydia thrown near side. Shot up and across by Annalise, defended by Vicky. Izzy here with the attack, gets that one sidearmed up and over. Warner with the receiving touch. Lydia throws that one far side. Emmeline with the attack. Kept alive by Hendricks. Izzy there with the return from the back line. Leonard able to find Lydia, then slapped up and across. Kept alive by Heightenrider. Shot over by Lott, kept alive by Warner. We just have two teams going all out offense. Izzy there clearing the netting. Let go. Inbound! Izzy's play questionable enough to be let go, and the Panthers now lead by 3. Substitution will be called. Looks like Naomi's coming back into the fray. We can get the varsity rush. Emmeline will take a seat on the bench. Gracie there with the service, kept alive by Evelyn. Lydia throwing that one back over to Annalise, and she'll clear the netting. Finding Taylor. Gracie far side over to Lott. Slapped up but not across the netting. And so the Patriots now at 16. Service by Lydia, getting that one up and over, goes off Izzy into the middle. Taylor with that secondary, and the finalization by Lott. Evelyn finding its way to Leonard. Slapped up and across by Annalise. Kept alive by Hendricks, getting that one forward. Gracie able to find Hendricks once again with that one to finish it off. Mara Warner in a difficult situation. Gracie there sending it up and across, and we'll sit and watch. Gracie there with another dump off. Annalise back into the middle. Leonard back near side. Slapped up and over by Annalise. Kept alive by Izzy. Izzy on the near side, slapped up and over, goes off of, I believe that was Annalise. Finalization by Naomi, clears the netting to the back line. Heightenrider able to find its way to Taylor. Finalization by Gracie over the shoulder. Annalise into the middle. Leonard back to Annalise, slapped over, sidearm. Vicky here controlling this one to Gracie. Sent up and over, or up to Izzy, hits the ceiling, crosses the netting, and is deemed out of bounds. And we have a 1-point game yet again. Service by Annalise, kept alive by Izzy, getting that one over to Gracie. Gracie clears the netting, but not the angle she needed to keep it in bounds. Patriots and the Panthers tie it up at 18. Service by number 18, Annalise getting it up and over. Lott able to find Gracie. Back to the far side, Lott with a slider, not able to get that one across. And the Patriots take the lead.
Supposed to be serving. They rotate.
Ladies, you need to move and start rotate back.
I'm pretty sure 15 already served. Southridge scorekeeper, I think his name is Jonathan Harmon. He says that Lydia was to be serving for the past few services, and so we'll reset the score back to whenever it would be and award the Panthers the point for serving out of rotation. I'm pretty sure Lydia served, but I'm just the commentator.
He said, are you good over there? All right, come on, guys, fight.
Gracie Heisenreiter serving this one up, gets that one over. Annalise getting that one into the middle. Leonard with that secondary touch finds Annalise on the front for the finalization. Elizabeth throws it forward. Vicky with a touch. Not able to get that one was Izzy running after it. Valiant effort nonetheless. Patriots down by 1. Service by Annalise getting it up and over. Vicky throwing it far side. Izzy with an impossible angle, not able to dig that one out. And just like that, we're back to a tie ball game. Annalise sending it up and over. Heisenreiter throws this one near side, slapped up and across by Izzy. Lydia finding its way to Leonard, throws that one far side, slapped over by Evelyn. Gracie back over to the Patriots side. And it looks like Leonard will find nothing but free real estate as she sends it across the netting. Serves by Annalise, clears the netting, goes off of Heisenreiter's shoulder, and that will be a Patriot point. Panthers calling a timeout. We have a 21-19 game in our hands in the final game in this best-of-3 series. We'll bring you back when we're ready to rock and roll once again. Both teams ready to rock and roll here in the third and final game of this series. Patriots leading 21-19. Naomi takes a seat on the bench. Emmeline plays the front near side. Service by Annalise getting this one up and over. Taylor able to get that one into the middle. Vicky there with a diving play finds Izzy, able to slap that one up and across. Evelyn able to find Leonard. Emmeline hits the top portion of the netting and does not pass go. Panthers and the Patriots separated by only 1 point. Service by Lott getting it up and over. Goes off, Lydia goes off the netting from Emmeline and then to the floor. Panthers tying this one up at 21s. Lott there sending it up and over. Emmeline from the front line finds Bella, throws it to the back line, where Emmeline will finish off that play. Is he able to find his way to Vicky? Vicky not able to get that touch off in time, and it will be a Patriot point, making it 22-21. Service by Emmeline, able to get that one up and over, goes off of Taylor, and back to the Patriots paint, slapped across by Evelyn, out of bounds. Here we go again, it's tied up at 22. Service by Izzy, up and over. Annalise able to find Leonard, throwing far side. Mara Warner there to slap it up and across off Gracie on the back line. Finds Vicky, straight up. Hendricks with a tough angle, not able to get the foothold, and that's a Patriot point. Patriots lead by 1. Bella there sending it up and over, goes off Taylor. Vicky back over to Taylor. Taylor with a nice attack, getting it up and over. Lydia throws this one near side. Evelyn there to get that one across the crease. Slapped over by Vicky. Emmeline able to find Lydia. Back to the Panther side it goes. Elizabeth throws it up, but Lydia not able to get the height required on that attack. And we are tied up like a hog in a rodeo, making it 23-23. Service by Vicky up and over. Emmeline getting a hand on that one. Secondary by, I believe that was Evelyn. Then Warner throws it up and over. And bow! Patriots looking at match point right now. This could be the last service of the series. Served up and over from the back line. Izzy throwing it over, but Lydia getting a double touch on that one. The Panthers are tied. We're in a win by 2 situation here tonight. First team to lead by 2 will take home the series. Hendricks up and over. Leonard getting a touch on that one. Lydia back over to Leonard, able to send it up and over. Diving play by Izzy. Gracie with that secondary, crosses the crease and will fall out of bounds. Match point, Patriots. Mary Warner up and over. Goes off Vicky. Gracie with a nice dig up and across with a fist. Lydia throwing it over to Annalise. Will dump this one to the Panthers side. Izzy getting a hand on that one. Finds Gracie. Gracie near side. Able to get that one to Lott. Bumped over. Annalise into the fray. Goes off Lydia. Far side. Cut to lie by Leonard. Incompleted. Goes off the netting. Gracie with a touch. And that's the end of the ball game. Final score 26 Patriots, 24 Panthers. What a match to behold out there on the court. Hard fought all the way through the games. And so that's going to do it here tonight as the Patriots take home Game 2 as well as Game 3. And that'll be the end of the series. So we'll move on to the varsity game. Thank you for tuning into the Reproduction Sports Network. I'm Gabriel Eisler, and hopefully we will see you next time.